Across Brace!
Good evening, folks.
Welcome aboard!
Across the valleys!
From Blaine of Wales,
The green arrows on the air! Broadcasting live
the Green Arrow Show.
from Blaine away!
Shivery timbers,
Splice the main brace!
Good evening, folks.
welcome aboard!
Walking down the road neath the neon lights, feeling all alone since we had that fight. Can't shake the feeling that I love you still. The rain falls around me, bending to my will. Every street sign whispers your name. Every shadow's playing our game. I thought I'd be stronger on my own, but every mile just leads me home. The night keeps calling out the truth. There's no moving on from you. So I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night, thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, running around like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Pass by the diner, hear the jukebox play. Playing our song takes me back to that day. Neon lights flicker like memories, echoes of laughter, sweet remedies. But now it's silence, just me and the night, lost in the music, holding on tight. Coffee's gone cold, but I'm still here, drowning in what we used to hear. If I close my eyes, you're by my side, in every note, in every line. So I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night, thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, running around like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the strength to walk away from what we were, but tonight I'll stay right here where your voice is still a blur. If loving you is wrong or right, I just know it feels so true. Every chord keeps pulling me back to you. So I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night, thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, running around like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Walking down the road neath the neon lights, still hearing echoes of that night. And every time that record starts, it's you spinning in my heart. It's you spinning in my heart.
control of my TikTok. Maybe just my big TikTok. I'm only using my small TikTok right now because I knew, but this is, anything that goes wrong, they can take my wee TikTok. I've got a big TikTok already going. I will be going on TikToks and doing lives, and we will be bringing what we can get away with, because we only get away with so much compared to what they're doing. You know what I mean? The things that they're getting away with, the things that they're putting out, the things that they're saying, I can't say any of that, or my videos are taken down. So, is it a conservative? A 16-year-old just got arrested for having bombs. Where's that, Emerald? Yeah, Michelle, not a bad idea, man. Re-streaming FD, we support you. Thank you, Paul. Paul, big shout out to Paul Morris. Yeah, yeah, like I say, Paul, all the big names have phoned me today, and you know, I mean, I've sent them the relevant videos to make sure they know exactly what's going on and the truth behind all this. And you know, all we're doing now is sitting back and paying a close attention to who's coming out and hating me. You know, that we've got a group. I'm not going to name where just yet, that support LGBTQ, bringing in drag queens, a women's connected to loyalism coming against me. You know what I mean? And you know, it's this is where it's at. You know, it's mostly women and the dissidents and stuff like that just see and hear it and think. They think, I don't know what they're thinking. You know what I mean? I really don't know what they're thinking. But Paul Morris, evening. Yeah, everyone's saying good morning. Emerald, a 16-year-old boy, has been charged with possessing explosive, suspicious circumstances and possessing prohibited weapons following a security alert at Noma on Monday. Okay, man, they were trying to keep me in court in Noma. What the fuck, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm like, what? You want me to go to court in Noma? Go fuck yourselves, you know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking court in Noma. He sent me a letter right saying you need to go to court and he needs to be in Noma, and nobody else was told to turn up, just me. I was like, I'll be fucking right. So yeah, I never went, and I turned out I didn't need to go anyway. So TikTok is full of doxers and grasses. Be careful if they and that. Oh, yeah, I know that they're not. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they are. But there is a lot of gays on TikTok coming in against the right wing, and that's their problem. You know what I mean? How you hold it together must be very hard. God bless. Paul Ryan, it's very easy. Like, you know, it is. It's knowing who you are, having faith in who you are, knowing that you're innocent, know that you've never lifted your hand to a woman, you've never been aggressive man. Fuck's sake. If I was that kind of person, man, I'd be coming out of the woodwork from every direction right now. But the bottom line is everybody knows me. You know, sir. Everybody, all the girls around me, fucking, I've known Sir since I was a teenager. You know what I mean? We've been fucking, you know, on and off and best mates, and never been out of contact since we were young kids. You know what I mean? And you know, these are the people that matter. They're the only ones that know who you truly are. Is that your loved ones, your family, and your closest friends? You can't bullshit your way through this life. You know, you really can't. You know, I look like a fucking idiot coming on here and saying one thing, and all my mates are going, "Well, that's not true." You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got no problem with them there, Lady J, with LGBTQ. I haven't, like, only when it's pushed into our schools. You know my views on it all, you know, and I think there's quite a lot of people in the LGBTQ community agree. You know, I don't think there should be a month for Pride. You know, that's just my personal opinion. I think it's a bit much. It's, you know, I've spoke about, you know, they are a minority, but yet they get so much more time than the majority, like i.e. our soldiers and remembrance, you know. Elder 500. How you doing, bro? Thank you for your TikTok. You're one of the ones, if you want to interview me, you can ask me any question you want. I've got no problems with that at all. Talking about gays, I find that. Let's not talk about gays because it sounds mental. Is it the dissidents on your side, of Republican dissidents you're talking about? Dissident. There's no. It's the dissidents. It's like I don't really call the ones in the south. I don't really know enough about the ones in the south. The ones up here, they're like the real IRA and others, OHN, I think they're called. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name, and a couple of other, you know, there's a lot of guys connected, you know what I mean? And what they're doing is they're making other names up so they can go online because they need support. So they do. So you've got like political movements of these guys, you know what I mean? Like we know we should be encouraged. Like, yeah, 100%. OHN, yeah, ONH. Thank you, Beaver King. There's only LGBTQ in my book. I can't spell the rest of the alphabet, says Smudge. One bad egg destroyed my life. I'm an angel, but life's destroyed me. Yeah. All right, Waz, I'll see you later, mate. Don't have a TikTok. I'll give you a wee shout later, mate. So well, and once you're out of the gym. Don't have TikTok. I have enough shit in my life for that anymore. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, like I say, it's irrelevant. That's just irrelevant. All that there, like, you know, I've been getting videos done about me for the last year and a half, you know, and nothing's changed there, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love a coffee, thank you. Can I get a fag? Cheers. Um, yeah, but this has been going on. You know, there's nobody been attacked more than Freedom Dad, me. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of people say, "Oh, Freedom Dad, you talking like I always talk about Freedom Dad." Freedom Dad isn't me. Freedom Dad's media. Freedom Dad media. You know, Freedom Dad is the videos that I do when I do all my research and I put stuff together and I bring these information. You know, Freedom Dad is going out there and doing the lives and all that. But I am Mark, the human being behind Freedom Dad. You know what I mean? And you know, I always talk in that way, and it just helps me. You know what I mean? It, you know, when you're caught up, when you put your face online, guys, and you're open, and you know you have a community like we have. Thank you. You have a community like we have, and you know, I've talked about mental health. I've talked about trying to commit suicide. I've talked about being abused. You know, I spoke about how I was abusing because I was a ward of court. When my mum died, I was a ward of court. That means the government were in charge of me, and this is one of the reasons I've got a wee bit of an axe to grind. So every time any decision was made of me from 8 years old, I had to go to court because the judge was like my father. You know, he decided yes or no if I could go on holiday or if I could do this or whatever. I can't remember. I was very young. And the point I want to make is when the government were looking after me, that's when I was abused. It wasn't on the streets of Belfast because I spent most of my life on the streets of Belfast. The men in the streets of Belfast looked after me, protected me. My mates' mothers fed me and clothed me and looked after me. Everybody looked after me because everybody knew who I was, an orphan, and in both South Belfast and in East Belfast. So that's the point I want to make. The government fucked my life up from the very start, and there's more. But the night's not the night for more. There will be a night for everything, and we'll sit down and we'll go through it, and you'll find out the life that Freedom Dad, me, Mark, has actually had. And you know, only had one negative comment on my channel about UFT. That was about your time as a banker. Mr. Hugh Jordan calls me a wanker. You know, and so yeah, you answered my last question like a politician. LOL. Fuck's sake, mate. I must be getting good, eh? I must be getting good. Um, that story will be like Glenn Kane's voice note. Yeah, God love Glenn, you know what I mean? God love, like, you know, it's difficult, you know what I mean? You know, it took me a wee while to, you know, get all the information from my side, our side out, you know what I mean? And like I say, I was going to go full steam ahead, and I really was, and I'm so glad because I would have made so many mistakes. I would have given out stuff, it would have damaged my baby's mama. I would have put a big, massive wedge between the two of us, and you know, yeah, I'm going to say no more because if he robbed banks, he's never took any lives. What a banker! That's the one. That's the one, mate. That was the headline. What a banker! Yeah, it wasn't a headline. It was just on the. I think it was in the middle spread page and at the top. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, like guys, you can't do this. There's no way you can step into this arena unless you can handle this kind of carry on. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, like I say, all you got to do is sit back and you know, we do get a laugh. You do it. There is parts of it that is quite funny and some of the stuff that goes out. You know what I mean? And you know, and we like it is. It's good to be able to screen. It's good to capture what these guys are saying and who's saying what in comments and how nasty people are and who's all involved and sort of getting a wee tree together. I'm going to speak to somebody and see if I can get it, like do AI, you know, get them all graphed up, link them all together because we've got the comments. If you've commented, so if you're a Protestant in our loyalist areas and you've commented under in an IRA man's chat about any other loyalist or Protestant, we've got that. So what we would do is link all. If you're in there doing that, that's you connected to that person. So, you know, that's the kind of thing we're going to do because it's not acceptable. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? On no level. You know what I mean? If you're in our community, you should come and speak to somebody that knows me because you know everybody knows somebody that knows me. You know what I mean? And maybe we've got a bit of information that would have stopped you going ahead and hating on me so much. But you've made your bed and you're going to lie in it. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? I've never said a bad word to anybody. I've got guys slapping about me I don't even know. Don't even know them. Never met them. You know what I mean? But they really go hard. They're determined to badmouth me and bring me down without any real reason. So what is the reason? That's what you got to ask yourself. If I've never met a man, I've got nothing against a man and never done no harm, and that man's in a situation where you can find out the truth, but yet he still continues to go up against me, you got to ask yourself why. Why is he doing it? What's his motivation behind it? And that's the questions you'll need to answer one day, no doubt. I've got no doubt about it. When McConnell to County Down, LOL, coming to County Down. I don't know. There's a proposal for an Islamic learning centre right in front of Cenotaph. Oh, comes with a job, FD, definitely comes with a job. Listen, I'm not complaining. You got to get this into your head. I'm not complaining. Everybody around me knows I'm chilled out. Nothing's changed. We're doing all our normal stuff and going about our business, and everything's just normal in my life. Oh fuck! Thank you, my darling. When we say communist, are we really are? I don't know what that means. But yeah, like I was saying, it's a roller coaster. My life has been a roller coaster. Never going to change. When you have a life like me, it never changes. That's the way it is. And God wouldn't put me in this position if He didn't think I could handle it. And He knows what's to come. But I know who I am. Everybody knows who I am. There's not a secret amongst my friends with me. And we'll just watch and we see who speaks and who attacks and who defends. And that's the most important thing. That's what you learn when at times like this. It's an opportunity for people to learn an awful lot, and a lot of people don't take that opportunity because they get caught up in it. They get, oh fuck, there's a video out. Oh shit, you know what I mean? What are people thinking? You don't think like that. You think, right, how can we turn this into what we need? Well, how can we turn this into something that's going to benefit what we're doing? And that's the way we look at it, because of what's gone on in the past in England. We're all made in the image of God, 100%. I don't see the men who protected my areas as terrorists. I mean, he or she, but the men in our areas, our one was here was an armed man's terrorist, 100%. I mean, communities, are we stronger together or fractured communities? I think we're stronger together. I'm not, like I say, a lot of people are going on TikTok and hating on Freedom Dad because it's easy and it's a bit of fun, and it's always good to hate somebody, especially somebody that's doing so well and growing so quick and gets so much support. Warren bump card, you keep on crashing. Bumper card, you keep on crashing. Sent 1,000 on Iran's funding. Do you think they're set up with people involved in alcohol? I don't know, mate. I can't answer that, mate. That's something that they'll know the answers to. You know what I mean? No surrender says none of your business. Steel burger. I'm not really want to get into that, but I don't really want to be talking about Israel tonight, guys. FD and chat, no drama, rule and force. Yeah, no, but tonight we can do what we want and talk about what we want, and we do a bit of drama. But normally we just sit down, have a laugh, and a chill. But yeah, like I say, guys, this isn't for everybody. I wonder what my chances are of being pulled in if I fly over for a pint that shirts me when I went to the Republic of Ireland. Cheers, FD and chat. Need to get fed later, folks, and well done, mods. Cheers. Thank you, mods, and thank you, 4-4. So yeah, bit of news, other news, you know what I mean? So the Scottish government are wanting to make sure that anybody travels from Northern Ireland has a passport. So I think the unionists will have something to say about that. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. That's what they're wanting. They're saying they're bringing it out. And, this is when we'll see the strength of our unionist parties if they let this go ahead. So that's big news. Obviously, that's not going to stop Freedom Dad. You don't need to fucking get a ferry, guys. You don't need to fly or get a ferry to go to Northern Ireland, right? It's part of Britain. It's like going to the Isle of Man. It's like going fucking sailing to an island that's a mile out. You don't need to go anywhere. You can get the mainland any way you choose, whether that's a jet ski, a speedboat, or a fishing boat, okay? And there's no cunt asking you for your passport or ID. There's nobody asking you for your ID anyway. Okay, I've never been asked for ID in my life, traveling back and forth from England and Scotland. Not once in my life. Well, once they asked me for ID and only had my bank card on me, and that was them that let me know they knew I was traveling. There was an Iranian embassy in England. Make it make sense. Nothing makes sense, mate. That can't make anything make sense. Oh, come on, Anthony Finn, for fuck's sake. Are you really fucking that stupid? Really? Have you not caught on to all that yet? You know what I mean? Jeez, oh. Okay, for then, we're still going on about a fucking jacket, you know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck about a jacket right now, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Scotland is British. The Sassie's SNP can't deal with it. Yeah, but I talking about jackets. If just you reminded me, if GJ is watching, man, can I get my bulletproof jacket, my stab-proof jacket pack? It cost me over 200 quid, mate. I give you it for nothing. But after all that, I would like a pack. Fuck's sake, you know what I mean? So we can give it to anybody that's around me, and they'll get it to me, mate. And it's not a hangy, mate. It's just fucking me. You know what I mean? It's fuck's sake, man. I can help the man out, and he fucking talks fucking. Oh, don't. I'm too angry because that fucking. I could fucking go through bolt with that.
One, two, three, four, five, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testing tongue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wasn't muted, guys. I had my other microphone switched over. Talking about microphones, I'm waiting for Amazon to deliver a new microphone to replace the one we lost in the woods. Going to use it with our drone. Yeah. Okay, let's have a tune. Right, what I was saying about Freedom Dad. For those of you who don't know, there's a lot of videos going around on social media of Freedom Dad allegedly assaulting a young woman. I do know the background to this story, and I've heard what Freedom Dad have had to say, and other people have had to say on it. I lean towards Freedom Dad's version. In fact, he was probably the victim. When you've lived a long time, you know that some women can be as violent as men, especially Ulster women. Yeah, not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, they're good to have alongside you if you're in a fight, that's for sure. But you don't want to go up against them. You'd rather be up against a couple of the new people. And now let's play a tune whilst we get sorted. But we will return to Freedom Dad occasionally.
Friday night, the summer air, nothing much to do. 4 old friends with restless hearts, waiting on the crew. Past the cottages and churchyard, down the old cart track. Moonlight shining on the hay, no thought of turning back.
We were 15, full of dreams, certain we were kings. Every laugh echoed through the fields, we could conquer anything.
Young enough to fear nothing, old enough to try, never thinking for a second how fast time could fly. Those village nights, running through the darkness. Those village nights, chasing teenage dreams. 4 young hearts with nowhere to go, still the world to find. Funny how those little moments never leave your mind. Someone laughed, let's grab a side, and nobody back down. One warm bottle passed around like kings without a crown. Then the silence changed its meaning, blue lights filled the lane. Every heartbeat twice as loud as thunder in the rain. The bravest lads 5 minutes earlier suddenly weren't so brave. Just 4 frightened teenage souls learning how to behave. Young enough to fear nothing, old enough to try, never thinking for a second how fast time could fly. Those village nights, running through the darkness. chasing teenage dreams. For young hearts with nowhere to go, still the world to find. Funny how those little moments never leave your fields are still there waiting, though the years have rolled away. The barns, the lanes, the midnight air still call my mind today. Sometimes I can hear us laughing, carried on the breeze. Four deaf kids who thought forever lived among the trees. Those village nights, running through the darkness. Is made of moments, some bring joy, some pain, but I'd still walk those village roads with those old friends again. If you ever hear the night wind whisper through the trees, you'll hear four young voices
the barns and the Enoch.
forever young and free. Those village nights, oh, those village nights.
That was a good song. I don't know if you noticed it in that previous song. Kev's on the ball. I know you saw the police and that coming up the road, but if you watch right earlier on, way off in the distance, you can see on the other side of the valley, you can see some lights starting to come up. And it's the police car starting the ascent, way off in the distance. That was clever of Kev. He drops lots of things like that, right? Guys, I don't know if you've seen it. Vindicator Strikes Back. I've been pushing him hard today, haven't I? I'm mentioning him all the time. Well, there's a real good reason I keep mentioning Vindicator Strikes Back. He put 2 videos out this morning about Danny Tomo. First one was good, really enjoyed it, stopped me working. Second one was even better. I just feel so sorry for anyone who signed up for Danny Tomo's private army. I really do. I'd be worried, I'd be changing passwords, changing email addresses, might even think about moving home. Yeah, because they compromised. He went through Danny Tomo's plans in depth. Really, really a good video to watch. 2 good videos to watch. Yeah. Oh, the other interesting bit of news was Andy the Gabby Cabby. Yeah. I was a bit concerned. I didn't want to, when I put that post out about the meaning of being British, wasn't aiming to have a go at Andy personally. I quite like some of the stuff he puts out. His thumbnails are a bit too sensationalist for me, but they're what's referred to as clickbait. But they draw his audience in, and his people who tend to be regular viewers of his channel like them. Yeah, it's not my style, but it works for him. Well, I wasn't sure how he'd react, to my history lesson and geography lesson, but he took it really well, and he suggested people come on over to our channel and he promoted it and suggested people subscribe. And we did gain a few. We gained 5 or 6 new subscribers. If they are watching this, welcome to the channel. Times are changing on YouTube, guys. Times are changing. There's going to be a lot of creators vanishing. A lot. What else was there? So that was Vindicator Strikes Back. Then that was the bit about Andy the Gabby Cabby. What else is there? Oh yeah, civnats. People don't like me using the term civnats. You're either a nationalist or you're not a nationalist. Now let's talk what is a nationalist. And in this context, we'll just speak about the British Isles or Great Britain. And Great Britain, as you know, is made up of Wales, Scotland and England. That is Great Britain. We are the British, if you like. Indigenous. I think of it as this way. Collectively, we are the British. We are white indigenous to Great Britain. Yeah. Ulster, Northern Ireland, although Ulster Scots, and the Republic of Ireland are part of the British Isles. Yeah, they are part of the British Isles. They are indigenous to the British Isles. But the British, Wales, Scotland and Ireland. And I see myself as a British nationalist. In other words, I'm for the Union flag. I wear it all the time. Well, most of the time. I don't wear it to bed unless I've had a drink and I forget to get undressed. But yeah, so English nationalists want a separate England. Welsh nationalists want a separate Wales, and Scottish nationalists want a separate Scotland, all with their own parliaments. Yes, it's unfair that England hasn't got its own parliament. Wales has got the Welsh Assembly, and look at what a mess that is. Why they'd want to duplicate the same mistakes that we are making in Wales, I don't know. A British nationalist would abolish the Welsh Assembly. A British nationalist would abolish the Scottish Parliament. I think there should be only one Parliament for all 3 component parts of Great Britain. That's what you think if you're a British nationalist. That's what I think, yeah. So, yeah, I might be Welsh, but I'm not a Welsh nationalist. I'm a British nationalist, yeah. And a unionist to boot. A unionist to boot. Yes, England, of course England should be recognised. Wales should be recognised. Scotland should be recognised. Together we are great. Most of the world can tell you that. Where would they be without the Scots Guards or the Welsh Guards? Yeah, going way back in history. Yeah, no, together we are great. Together we are great. Look, we either stick together and win, or we divide and we hang separately. Yeah. No. So civnats, I'll use the term, but really nationalist doesn't apply to a civnat, because they're the kind of people who believes that anyone can be British, anyone can be English, anyone can be Welsh, and anyone can be Scots. Does that sound like a nationalist to you? I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. Oh, right, back to the music then.
Eyes fixed upon these empty streets, listening for forgotten feet. Every doorway tells a tale of hopes once strong that somehow failed. Shadows gather with the rain, calling softly through the pain. Every heartbeat asks me why dreams are left alone to die.
If this is the way it ends, tell me who will light the flame. If this is the way it ends, who will still remember
Church bells ring through empty air, echoes searching everywhere. Photographs in weathered frames, holding on to yesterday's names. Truth is harder now to find, lost beneath the noise of time. Yet somewhere deep beneath the storm, a stubborn seed is still our own.
If this is the way it ends, tell me who will light the flame. If this is the way it ends,
Who will still remember our name? Don't let the last light fade. Don't let the silence win. If there's still a spark among us, now's the time to let it begin. We're more than walls of brick and steel, more than stories history sealed. Every child who dares to dream can turn the tide against the stream. The night is long, the wind is cold, but hearts are stronger than we're ever told. This is not the way it ends. We'll be the ones who guard the flame. This is not the way it ends. Tomorrow still can know our name. Raise your voices through the darkness. Let the weary hear your song. Hope is only ever beaten when we choose to not stand strong. This is not the way it ends.
Another good track. Another good track. Oh, we've run into some of Kev K57's dark videos. I like the happy ones. We'll let it play though. Good evening, Kirsty. Good to see you. 5 green hearts, 5 green arrows. This is nice.
I know you're looking.
Quick interruption, guys. Nothing really happening over on Freedom Dad. I think all the drama's ended over there. They're just talking, chatting the way we are. Back to the music. Was Kev K57 probably in bed? He'll be going live after I stop streaming.
At the same
Beautiful song, this.
night. Every night I walk alone down the street where we belong. People smile and tell me, girl, you've got to carry on. But every little corner, every place we used to be, still remembers all the love you gave to me. Same moon, same dream, same love. Meet me under the same moon tonight. Same moon. Hold me till the morning light. Hold me tight. Though we're apart, you're here in my heart. One more day, one more kiss, one more dream like this. Whoa, baby, don't cry. Love never says goodbye. Every star reminds me of the promises we made. Every breeze still whispers all the words we never say. If I close my eyes, you're holding me once more. Then I wake and miss you even more. Miss you more. If I had the wings of every bird above, I'd fly across the whole wide world straight into your love. No mountain, no river, no miles can keep two hearts that
Oh dear. Oh dear. Look out, guys. Rent a Riot is in. Rent a Riot is here. Activist of the Year. Boy, is that girl active. Yeah. I feel sorry for her, Paul. She's got her own personal poll. I bet I'd love to be a fly on the wall in Lily's place, especially on a Saturday night. Do you want to come up and say hello, Lily? You don't have to. You come up for a minute if you like. Just playing some tunes and chilling. We've reported all the news. Kirsty, hi darling. Girl on girl action now, guys. Always the way, isn't it? Always the way, isn't it? I sound like those women who say, why are all handsome men gay? I'm not gay. I was at a party, a neighbour, perhaps I shouldn't have said that, a neighbour, a friend, their son is homosexual, and I had to go to the birthday party and it was full of homosexuals. I tried talking to a couple to them. They were good, entertaining company, actually. They were funny, intelligent, articulate. Some of them were working at, they were consultants at Price Waterhouse, number 1 London Bridge they used to be at. I think it was number 1 London Bridge. And I worked with a lot of their consultants. And I tried talking to them because I've never been able to understand how a man could be attracted to another man. I really don't. And but their comeback was more or less the same as mine. They said, well, for us, imagine, how can I be attracted to women? And I said, well, nice legs. I'm a leg man, by the way. I'm not into there's breast men and there's leg men. I've always been a leg man. But now they couldn't understand why I could be attracted to women. I've never been able to understand how their mind works. Lee's not gay. I didn't think you were. Yeah, let me know when you're back on. I'm married and neutered, and I've got to stop it. I'm too old to be flirting with young girls, right? I'm way too old to do it. George Clooney might get away with it. Even Mick Jagger, with all his money, can get away with it. I cannot get away with it. I'm going to stop it. I'm really going to stop it. I'm going to leave you girls alone. I'll have a word with Kev, and that's it. Let's get back to the music. This subject's going down the wrong path. I've seen your images, Lee. You don't look gay to me, but mate, you look a bit of a roughy toughy. I don't imagine seeing you singing in the Village People. Right, here we go, guys. Let's hope it's... Oh, this is a nice one.
The bells rang out across the rain from tower, field and shore, but every warning on the wind was ignored a little more. The streets once sang with working hands, with pride in every storm. Now echoes walk through empty towns where hope was overthrown. And the old men said, remember, but the young walked past the flame, till the country in the mirror could no longer speak its name. History will not remember the day that England died. It will remember silence and the tears we tried to hide. It will not mark the thunder or the flags in fading light. It will remember the day our people stopped listening in the night. Look back to whispers. The churches lost their song. The truth became a stranger. No one dared to carry on. The lion on the hillside lowered weary eyes as England stood in shadow beneath divided skies. And the bells became a warning, then a funeral in the rain. But by the time we heard them, there was nothing left to say. History will not remember the day that England died. It will remember silence and the tears we tried to hide. It will not mark the thunder or the flags in fading light. It will remember the day our people stopped listening in the night. Too late for prayers at Westminster, too late for marching drums, too late to ask what happened when the reckoning finally comes. But somewhere in the ashes, a child may lift her eyes and ask why England fell asleep beneath her own grey skies. History will not remember the day that England died. It will remember silence and the warnings cast aside. The last bell tolled for England across the blackened sea, and all that once was mighty became a memory. The death knell rang for England, but no one heard it call. And by the time we listened, it was too late for us.
Yes, Joe. Ah, beautiful. But it'll have to wait. My kind of music. My kind of music. So let's go have a look at what's happening on X. I had some notifications. Share this. Have we got it? Yeah. Nian Ketlin and 97 others liked my reply. Talking about Russia. Not our war, nothing to do with us. Russia is not our enemy. Our enemy is our own government. You want to fight, then go to Ukraine. What is stopping you? Someone turned around and said, with our attitude, the Germans would have won the Second World War. I replied, could it have been any worse than the mess we are in now? I don't think so. To others like my reply, I trust Russia more than I trust the globalist West, and until America breaks the shackles that tie them to Israel, they will never be land of the free. More of the same. More of the same. I'm getting quite a big following over on X. Anyhow, what's this one? Yeah, we know that. Let's have a look what's happening in the news. John Cleese claims on Russian Yeah. John Cleese is losing the plot here a little bit. He's claiming that the Russians have always hated Britain. It's because we invented democracy. Some democracy. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my doubts about John Cleese, guys. I really do have my doubts about John Cleese. He's pretty ignorant when it comes to historic affairs. The claim that the Russians hate us is not true. I mean, I watch numerous streamers, YouTube creators who broadcast from Russia, from all over the world, and they are interviewing Russian people all the time about what they think about the British, and the support is generally very favourable. They like us. I like their clean streets. I like their clean subways. I don't know though. I don't know how they manage though, you know, an endless sea of white faces walking down the street. Yeah. No, the Russians don't hate us one little bit. The globalist plans for Russia is to dismantle it into 7 separate countries. After the fall of the Soviet Union, which was evil, the Soviet Union was evil. A legacy from Stalin and that. But after the fall of the Soviet Union, Russia reached out to the West because they wanted stronger ties with Europe and the West, and those ties, as you know, were rejected. Yeah, NATO, North Atlantic Terrorist Organization. Might have been good in the beginning during the Cold War, served its purpose now. It just exists to exist for the benefit of the military-industrial complex. I told you that that one company, its share prices increased by 932%. So you imagine you're a politician, yeah? And you can see the war coming, and you invest £1. That pound is now worth £932, £1,000. Wow. Millionaires being made of the dead Ukrainian soldiers, civilians, and Russian soldiers and civilians. Just a warmongering machine. This is why these lobbyists have to be stopped, political lobbyists. Who's always pushing for war? Israel. Yeah. Who owns most of those arms companies? Yeah. Yeah. Layer after layer of company, and you trace it back and you'll find it's owned in the Middle East. Tim Curry died. Death. One of my, no, I wouldn't say he was a friend, colleague. He just died, a couple of years younger than me. I walk down the street, someone goes, "Hi, Paul." I go, "Hi, how are you? Did you know so-and-so's dead?" I go, "No." I get stopped every other day now. "Paul, did you know so-and-so's dead?" "No." "Are you going to the funeral?" "No, I don't think so." I might go down and like I normally do when I go. If I go to the chapel, I stand outside the chapel, and then down the Creme, I'll have a walk around the Memorial Garden, do a live stream. Yeah, been to too many. Yeah, yeah. John Cleese, what a disappointment. And that makes me doubt that Howard Cox, if you remember, he said we've got some good people joining us. John Cleese. John Cleese. Okay, so he was funny once, a long time ago. I mentioned John Cleese once, but I think I got away with that. If you know, you know. Ministry of Silly Walks. If you want silly walks, watch me walking down the road. Did you girls check me out from behind the other day when that drone was following me? I hope you didn't get too excited. Yeah. Okay, back to the music. Abs is in. Abs picked me up today. Didn't you, Abs? Abatha picked me up. He gave me a slap on the wrist. shouldn't be talking about Sivnats. And I actually agree with what he said, you know, but sometimes they're the only words you can use to describe them. It's okay, Avatar, I didn't take offense at it. No, your point was good. Anyhow, let's get back to that song. Is it? I'm hoping that Kev K57, who I know is in here, he's going to say, come on, Paul, do you want me to tag you? Shall I do a stream now and then you can sit and listen to the music? Watched a video the other day, modern kids, lots of them non-indigenous to this country, they were watching shows, comedy like Little Britain, and they were going how terrible it was and how disgusting, it should never be shown again. I thought, they don't know what comedy is all about. Wouldn't have liked Bernard Manning, would they? Or Chubby Checker, not Chubby Checker, he was a disco dancer. He'd done the twist, Chubby Checker, didn't he? What am I thinking of? No. What's that comedian, Chubby Checker? Is that? Chubby Brown. The boss informed me it's Chubby Brown. Yeah, he done Now Let's Twist again, didn't he? Like we did last summer. Yeah. Okay, back to the music then, guys. Okay, look, I'm hoping that talking to my wife. Yeah, we do talk sometimes, not very often. Probably can't find her phone to text me. She had to come out of the front room into the kitchen where I live. Here's the music, guys. Oh,
Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light. About your gentle touch, the way you trace my face, the way your fingers find my hand like they've memorized the place. Every kiss so soft and deep sets my restless soul at ease. When you whisper that you're mine, it's the sweetest melody. Every heartbeat calls your name, burning like an endless flame. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore.
No, you're safe, Lily.
Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go.
I want one of those
Kiss me
jackets.
slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light. Never let me go. Kiss me slow, my darling.
No.
Hold me close forever. In your arms is where I stay. Now and always
Lily doesn't drink.
together.
I've no rum. I drank it all last night. Okay, guys. Okay, we've had a special request from Lily, so I've got to play it, I guess. Here you go, Lily.
You meet a boy, bright sparkling eyes. He seems kinda nice, perhaps a little shy. He'll walk you home, kiss you on the doorstep.
Blame Lily for this.
Next night he'll hold your hand.
And
Don't let him touch you.
don't listen to him,
Don't
girls.
let him touch you. He's playing the game of love and he's trying to see how much you let him have. And if he has you, he will run away and leave you. If he has you, he will leave you. Don't let him touch you. He'll talk and talk, how it's hard for guys. He'll be good to you, hold you when you cry. He is the only one. Now your love life's begun. He'll hold you close to him. And don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. He's playing the game of love and he's trying to see how much you let him have. And if he has you, he will run away and leave you. If he has you, he will leave you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. He's playing the game of love and he's trying to see how much you let him have. And if he has you, he will run away and leave you. If he has you, he will leave you. Don't let him touch you. He says he's going to quit. You don't know what to do that night. You love him so. You think perhaps you might. Your heart beats fast. It's a moment here at last. He'll hold your body tight. And don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. He's playing the game of love and he's trying to see how much you let him have. And if he has you, he will run away and leave you. If he has you, he will leave you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. He's playing the game of love and he's trying to see how much you let him have. And if he has you, he will run away and leave you. If he has you, he will leave you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you.
Don't listen to him, girls. Don't listen to him. I'm thinking about Sunday mornings in the valleys. Don't say it so much now. Sunday morning, buses aren't running. You'd see the girls from Bramau walking up from Blaina North a mile early on a Sunday morning, doing their walk of shame. On the way, they'd meet Blaina girls walking home from Bramau, doing their walk of shame. Oh, the guys would be sowing their wild oats, and then they'd be praying for a crop failure. Oh dear, girls, girls, girls. Yeah, it might be a song there. Girls, girls, girls. I'll talk to Kev about it. Okay, I suppose we should check out X again, see what is happening, shouldn't we? We've seen John there. Any more notifications? Not our war. Let's look for Explore. John Cleese, Alex Jones, Home. Let's look for Rupert. What's Rupert up to? What is Rupert up to? Oops, not that. Get that out of the way. I'm watching another video, a Korean drama. It's the third one about a nine-tailed fox. This time the nine-tailed fox is a bloke though. Last time it was a hot Korean chick. Right. Rupert Lowe MP, anyone who debates getting young British men and women into work but refuses to accept the consequences of important, endless grown Indian men to fill those same roles is talking at a rot. Agreed? Oh. Patriots. Someone said today I shouldn't say patriots, I should say patriots. But I've said patriots all my life, so I'll stick with patriots. But if you want to say patriots, you can. Patriots all over the Midlands, North and Scotland are joining Restore Britain, attending local branch meeting and volunteering on the ground. Absolutely glorious to see. Well, that's nice. That's nice. What else is there? Rupert Lowe MP, mass deportation is now fully in the political mainstream, and that is Restore Britain's greatest achievement to date. Yes. Oh, hang on, he's going to do some work. I don't want to watch that. Let's have a listen here. Harry.
Castle, a spot that for many centuries has served as a rampart against conquest, against invasion, against subversion, and all the rest of it. And yet today, we find ourselves being conquered, being demographically transformed in our own homeland without a single shot fired, either in the attack or in the defense. For years, the political class in Britain has insisted that mass deportations are a fantasy, legally impossible, prohibitively expensive, a pipe dream for the reckless and irresponsible. Last year, we at Restore Britain published the most comprehensive plan ever produced to demonstrate otherwise. This is what it contains. If official figures are to be believed, nearly 2 million people now live in Britain without any legal right to do so. The cost to the British taxpayer exceeds £12 billion per year, and that is before we even before we account for the pressure that their presence puts on schools, on hospitals, on housing, and all the rest of it. Our leaders know this as well as we do, as well as you do. They have chosen repeatedly to look the other way. The objections we hear are always the same. We are told that the legal obstacles are insurmountable, that the practical logistics are too much of a headache, and once those frankly pathetic complaints fail, that the very notion of mass deportations is monstrous in any case. Nothing could be further from the truth. Now, the legal obstacles are real, but they are man-made. And what Parliament has enabled, Parliament can remove. We would repeal the Human Rights Act. We would withdraw from the European Convention on Human Rights, the court of which, the Supreme Court of which, as it were, in Strasbourg, has spent many decades substituting their own preferences, their own judicial preferences, for the will, the democratic will, of the British people. We would remove from our own domestic British law the various legal loopholes rooted fundamentally in the UN Refugee Convention on Human Rights that we've incorporated by multiple statutes into our own law, from those laws in order to ensure that illegal break-ins who have travelled through multiple safe countries in the course of getting to Britain and then demand our protection can no longer do so and manipulate us psychologically in that way. We would pass what we call at Restore Britain our very own Great Clarification Act, designed to restore to our own elected members of parliament, your own accountable elected members of parliament, the unambiguous authority in our constitution to overrule and shoot down acts of subversive judicial activism in real time. But as well as clearing away all of these legal obstacles to mass deportations, we would also create an unapologetic hostile environment designed to make illegal residence in Britain impossible, untenable at every level of our society. Under a Restore Britain government, access to everything that right now makes life for illegal immigrants living in Britain very congenial, a picnic. Frankly, we're talking here about access to housing, we're talking about access to banking, we're talking about access to employment, we're talking about access even to our own NHS services. All of these and more would be unapologetically removed. We would also establish a self-deportation app for those illegal immigrants who, having twigged exactly which way the wind is blowing, decide they would prefer to leave on their own terms rather than ours. For those who don't leave, they shall have to contend with a vastly expanded immigration enforcement effort, with former RAF bases and other such sites repurposed as temporary detention facilities and forced deportation scaled in our ambitions to around 150,000 per year. Last but not least, we would also work to establish a kind of deportation NATO, as we call it. This would be an alliance of Western countries acting in concert, pooling their own resources in order to apply pressure. We're talking here about trade sanctions, we're talking about remittance taxes, we're talking about asset seizures, pressure of that kind applied to foreign governments in order to persuade them to take back their own illegals, rather than understanding that at the moment Western countries are a tremendous soft touch and they can get away with being recalcitrant and refusing to do so. Now naturally, these sorts of pressures are only so powerful when employed by a single country. But when employed by multiple Western countries all at once, and with an established escalatory chain of measures for making things hurt, the pressure will be near impossible to withstand. The NATO-like principle at work is clear enough. Disregard for one member state's demographic security equals disregard for all member states' demographic security, and a response, a collective response, is to be expected. Assuming 150,000 forced deportations per year, and a ratio of 3 voluntary departures for every one of those forced deportations, the entire illegal immigrant population, insofar as we can discern the real number in Britain at the moment, should be cleared within the space of about 3 years. Naturally, these dynamics are always incredibly fluid, and we shouldn't be naive or complacent about the scale of the undertaking or the ways in which real-world events could knock things off course. But our realistic estimate at Restore Britain is that the whole job could be done within 2 years and 5 months. Of course, it goes without saying that this operation will cost money. Our estimate is that it will cost over a 5-year period anywhere between 49 billion and 57 billion. But the truth of the matter is that the illegal immigrant population being here already costs British taxpayers somewhere in the region of 12.5 billion per year. And that figure is only growing every day. Enforcement fines, asset seizures, remittance taxes, these would go a long way to funding the operation too. Every single penny spent on mass deportations would only bring us closer to the day when the much heftier costs involved in the illegal immigration problem itself no longer exist. The only logical alternative to mass deportations is mass illegality. Consequently, the mass deportation of every single illegal immigrant living in Britain must be the first triumph in a wider struggle to restore Britain herself. Far from anything radical, this is the bare minimum that we have a right to expect in a law-governed country built by us and for us. If you would like to read our full policy paper on this vital question for Britain's future, read our mass deportations document, Mass Deportations, Legitimacy, Legality and Logistics, available at restorebritain.org.uk.
I've read it. It's great. It's a great document. Well, there we go. And then we can start on those who are here legally. Yeah. What is it? Indefinite leave to remain. They've all got to go. all the so-called university students, they've got to go. They've all got to go. Let's not beat around the bush. They've all got to go. Yeah, for the safety of our children and their children, they all have to go. Right, I got something to show you. I'm hoping that Working Class Patriot won't mind me showing this. I think it's Working Class Patriot. Stand by. Let's put that there. Let's go here. Share this. I got it. Have a look at this, guys. You might have seen it. I think this was Working Class Patriot. I'll take a gamble and guess that he won't mind.
Shredded chicken. What's going on, dude? How are you? Oh, good, fellas. Nice. Free lunch at the Holiday Inn. Back in here, same staff as well. How are you?
Traitor.
I recognise you, miss, from last time.
Traitor.
Miss.
Traitor.
Can I go outside?
Shouldn't be
What's that?
Shouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Not you. Why are they all foreign?
I just heard it. Just caught it saying we broke
Why
in.
are all the security guards foreign?
Shredded chicken, jacket potato, salad station. Could I get one? Could I? What's that?
Have you got? Why is people covering their faces?
Excuse
up?
me. This way, please.
Have you arrived illegally? You're not trying to other countries.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
How come you're not happy to
It's money. It's
move out?
The UK taxpayer is paying for all this. We have elderly people that are starving and they have cold, they can't afford bills. While our government would rather look after immigrants. It is so unfair. It is so unfair.
I don't know what you might do to her.
Stop illegal immigration now.
Old age pensioners going hungry. Veterans sleeping on the streets. And they living it up in hot holiday inns. My kind of government would compulsory purchase those hotels for £1 each. I'd fill them. Well, it doesn't matter what I do with them. But the companies that own those hotels, they should be punished. Their directors should be punished. Yeah, it is disgusting, isn't it, Lily? Kev K, any sign of you going live tonight, mate? Tag me. Let's get back to the music. Can't play that one, they don't like it.
From that very first hello girl, I was falling.
In the year 2025, everybody's still alive, staring at their glowing screens, trying hard to feel alright. Truth is buried in the shouting, every voice demands its turn. No one stops to hear each other, no one waits enough to learn. In the year 2035, artificial minds arrive, writing songs and painting pictures, helping dreams and feeding lies. Some will use them to bring wisdom, some to twist and divide. And mankind will face the question, who decides what's wrong or right? Will we remember who we are beneath the data and the noise? Will we still make our own choices or surrender all our voice? The future's not a prophecy, it's a road we build each day, and every generation chooses what they'll throw away. In the year 2045, every moment archived, every purchase, every heartbeat, every dream you've kept inside. Nothing's hidden, nothing private. Convenience has its cost, and some will ask if safety's worth the freedoms that we've lost. In the year 2055, loneliness is on the rise, people speaking through their headsets, never looking in the eyes. Old men sit beside the window, young hearts learn from coded guides, and everybody wonders why they still feel so deprived. Not a prophecy, it's a road we build each day, and every generation chooses what they'll throw away. Maybe all our greatest dangers never came from outer space. Maybe they were born within us, fear and anger, greed and hate. Every tool can build a shelter, every tool can start a war. The question isn't what we've made, but what we're making it for. In the year 2075, if humanity survives, children may ask what we were thinking back in these uncertain times. Did we choose the easy answers? Did we turn and walk away? Or did we fight to keep compassion from becoming yesterday? Remember who we are beneath the headlines and the fear. Can we hold on to our conscience when the end seems drawing near? The future's not a prophecy, it's a road we build each day, and
And every generation chooses what they'll throw away. In the year 2125, if mankind is still alive, may they look back on this moment and be grateful we survived. Not because we conquered everything or reached the furthest star, but because we chose to stay human and remembered who we are.
Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, doo-doo-wop, doo-doo-wop, darling. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa.
I found a dream tonight. I was listening to the radio by the glow of my bedroom light, when a love song came on soft and slow and turned the shadows bright. In a box beneath my father's chair where the old-time memories sleep, I found a picture waiting there that made my young heart leap. She had a ribbon in her hair, a smile like summer rain, and though I'd never seen her face, I whispered out her name. Oh, girl in the photograph, where did you go, my dear? I fell in love with a paper smile from another yesteryear. Girl in the photograph, I'm dreaming you are mine, while the radio plays our song, oh, across the hands of time. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, 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 across the hands of time. Her dress was blue, or so I dreamed, though the pictures faded gray. She stood beside a soda shop on a sunny Saturday. I turned it over, trembling. There was writing soft and small, to Johnny with my tender heart, don't forget me at all. Was Johnny once a boy like me, with moonlight in his eyes? Did he hear the same old melody and hold her like a bride? Oh, girl in the photograph, where did you go, my dear? I fell in love with a paper smile from another yesteryear. Girl in the photograph, I'm dreaming you are mine, while the radio plays our song, oh, across the hands of time. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, 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 across the hands of time. Sha-na-na-na-na, across the hands of time. Now every night when the dial glows and the singers start to croon, I hold her picture to my heart and dance beneath the moon. Maybe love can cross the years, maybe dreams know where to start, 'cause I never kissed that girl before, but she's living in my heart. Mama said that girl was sweet, she lived on Maple Lane. She moved away one autumn day on a southbound evening train. I asked her if she knew her name, she smiled and
Is Lily there? I don't know. Let's try this. Try that. No. Okay, guys, I'll be closing the stream shortly. I've got things to do. Our new microphone has just arrived. That's quite important, because if I can get this going, it means that I'll be able to go up the quarry without having to hold that bloody that gimbal in my hand. And hopefully the drone can record it and just follow me, leaving me hands free. And the sound should Is she in now? There she is. All right, Lily. You're
Hi.
just in time.
It's
You look
still
great.
doing it. It's still doing it, but I'll try because I did it last time. But
Okay, you've had your hair done again. I do notice these things.
no, it's gone blonde now because the red's washed out.
Okay, you've gone blonde now, have you? Right. What's 2 plus 2?
Oh,
Oh, well, you know that blonde then. You know that blonde, do you?
I'm not that
No.
blonde.
Yeah. Oh, is Paul there? The other man, is he there?
No, I'm at my mum's at the moment. And my mum's actually in hospital at the minute, and I'm sat here with my stepdad.
Oh, hiya, brother. Uh, uh, yeah, look after her. Did she?
Try.
Make her run around, do some work. Yeah, yeah. She needs a firm hand. She needs discipline. Look, you're just in time. I've got things to do, Lily. I'm really sorry. I wish you'd come up earlier. But I'm going to have to close the stream. So you can close the stream down, Lily, okay? And tell people to go over to Kev. Tell her to go. I can see you. Get over to Kev K57's channel for the kind of music that. Is that
No,
your
it's
young
fine.
brother?
You go and have a lovely night, and lots of love to
I'm,
you, and I'll see you soon.
how can I have a lovely night? My wife is here. On. Okay. Kirsty sent her green arts. Guys, I'll see you over on Kev K57's channel once I've done
Loads
what
of
I've
love
got
to
to.
everyone in the chat as well. Love you all, and have a lovely evening.
Well, what do we say? How do we close the stream down, Lily? Aim high, vote low, restore Britain, follow the bear. Let's do it. Come on.
Follow the bear. Follow the bear. They follow the bear now. Follow the bear.
Restore Britain. Okay.
Aim high, vote low.
Lily, I think your hair
Restore
looks great,
Britain.
love. I think your hair looks really nice, love. I do, seriously. Okay, take care, guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris with Lily. And I'll see you over on Kev K57 site. He's got some great music there for us. Yeah,
Mwah, love you all.
Ellen loves you. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow, guest appearance by Lily. I just wish she'd come in earlier, and I wish I could stay longer. It was nice, wasn't it, Kirsty? You take care, guys. See you over on Kev K57's. The link is there. I think I put the link in. There it is. Closing shortly. There's the link. See you over on Kev K57. See you over there, English class, Ellen, Kirsty. Look forward to seeing my green arts. Don't know if the Reaper will be there. He likes a bit of Dolly. Dolly Parton, I remember once she was being interviewed about dumb blondes being dumb. And she says, I got news for you. I'm not really blonde, and I'm not really dumb. So, a clever saying by Dolly Parton. Catch you on the next one, guys. That's a wrap.